Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandrago's Cave. Today we are gonna be drawing Inktober 2025 and the prompt is button. Button is more than halfway through the challenge of Inktober from this year, okay? So I invite you all to check in the show more section the link I'm gonna put for the Instagram, because I'm doing a mini comic. I'm doing a story. Every day is a different panel, okay? I need to show you the previous one. I haven't shown you other drawings apart from the one in the video during this month, because obviously this has a continuity and I want you to read what's happening, okay? But I need to show you this because it's connected to the one that we are going to be drawing today. This is our bad guy, Trunk Starfish Scar. He has a starfish shape on the back that is going to the eye, to the chest a little bit, and in this last drawing, no mercy, with a blast his trunk is gone. So our good guy that we haven't named yet, because I have like some sort of idea for the end, he reaches finally his rival. This one was rival, the prompt. He reaches his rival in his hideout, okay, and straight away, because he had some issues before, he shoots at him with his rifle and pew, the trunk is gone, basically. So now, having button, what I wanna kind of explore today, we have this area more or less to draw, okay? What I want to explore more or less is the button itself, that is gonna be this bullet, okay? I was thinking, why don't use the bullet? So what's happening in the story at the moment is that there was some sort of a witch, like an evil witch monster that these kind of lackeys, these kind of blokes, that is Starfish Scar and a couple of guys more, they kind of helped her to be young again, to regain her strength. And during the story, we see that she is now very young, and she forgot who she is, because the potion is kind of a side effect of this potion, okay? That the potion is made with the heart of our good guy. So having this, I kind of fancy drawing her today. She's like a witch elf that I wanna draw her in the sense of I made her very innocent in the previous time that I draw her the face the first time, and I kind of fancy following the same aspect, okay? Like she's innocent, she doesn't remember anything, so I want to represent that on the face, like drawing a happy face. If you want to learn, if you are here because you like drawing and you want to learn a little bit about how to draw faces like I do, like comic style, if you want to learn how to draw bodies and everything, like I have this playlist that I'm gonna put here, so you can learn the basic steps. You being a super beginner here, it will be the ideal viewer for that video, okay? If you are someone who thought I can draw, I was never able to draw, doesn't matter if you are young, you are a little bit older, and this is exercise as well that you can do if you have family, you have kids, you have grandparents at home, that you want to do some kind of activities on a Sunday afternoon that you are bored. This works very nice for that as well, because it's easy, okay? You don't need extra material, you just need pencil, eraser, sharpener, and that's it, and paper, and that's it. Everything affordable, everything cheap, and everyone can learn the basics of drawing in that playlist, okay? So, as I said, I want to draw her very simple, like I have in the other one, and she's gonna be maybe smiling like this a little bit, and with the eyes, I think I want to do the eyes this time open and looking a little bit like this. And she's small. The other guy, the trunk, he's quite large. Okay, I took references as well from elephant doing the trunk and everything, and this girl is very tiny. So what I want to do is I want to kind of show that the button, it can be encrusted here on the wall, and we do the drawings like this, and obviously a crack, it is cracked on the wall like this. I was thinking about doing this. As soon as I saw button, I said, oh my god, this bullet has to be maybe the eyes I want to change. I don't know if I want to do the eyes like this, like I always like to do them like this. I kind of want to make her worried, like sweating, like oh my god. I'm maybe doing like this with the hand to point to this. She's very nice, okay, very beautiful hair, like that. Before I drawn her with the shoulders a little bit up, like saying, oh, I don't know what's going on. And it can be interesting to do something like this as well, to kind of keep the style of the character, like she's showing. The face was a little bit more pointy, so we're gonna go for the pointy area like this, okay? And the previous drawing, as you can see with the bad guy, he's in shock, like he wasn't expecting such a quick attack from the enemy, and that is something that they represented as well in a way of shock, and this is something like that, like it's not aiming for her, but in context, they were awakening her, reviving or rejuvenating her to fight this guy and to do evil and to do all these things. But luckily for her, she is another type of person now. Let's say like you are playing a video game and you start again, and all the abilities, powers and armor that you have, you lost it, so you are actually 0%. So this is like the same concept, okay? So I kind of can do some kind of surprise there, and then like this, and kind of, you know, as I always say when I'm drawing these videos, if you have space to put a mirror in front of you to see your face, how you are doing these kind of faces and how you are doing the poses that you need. For example, I need the hand like this, but I need to think that she's mirroring me, so this hand is the left hand, so my left hand as well, and I want to try to do something like this, okay? So is she gonna be pointing towards me, so the hand is gonna be pointing towards me, or it's gonna be, maybe I don't do the thumb like this, maybe I do the finger like this. It can be interesting as well like this. Yeah, I like it like this more, and you can see, you can check your finger, okay, like this, and see the reference, how it will fall here, something like this. And as, again, how we are drawing here cartoony and everything, you don't need to go for realism or anything. We just need to pretend that this is a hand here, okay? And then it will go down like this. We will define the hand nicer when we are doing the line work, but she is like telling, there are more guys here. She's kind of telling the rest of the guys, actually, this is a button. And we always write like a little bit of a text, that I think we can do it here on top of her. This is not her talking, this is not a conversation, this is the narrator. So we finished the previous one saying, as I show you, no mercy, with a blast his trunk is gone. But just so you have a little bit of context, let's go back a little bit, like 3 drawings. 3 drawings ago, our guy receives some information from pirates, and the text is, against his captain's advice, Arctic Fox gave him key directions. Then we go into the other drawing, that is already when we are facing the enemy, because we found the enemy, and it's like, so at last the rivals meet once again. and then the one I show you, No Mercy, with a blast his trunk is gone. And now we have button, and we can say here, we can say something like what? The bullet. The bullet is a button, and then we make this kind of area around that this is. I kind of representing this as some sort of parchment, paper that is like, you know, in the wanted posters that are a little bit ragged and a little bit broken, that we will do it in a second. So we can do some lines here and maybe some darkness around even, okay? So this should go like this and like this, thin. And again, we just check this quick like this, and we have the hand like this. Okay, something like this works. He's a little bit sweaty, a little bit worried. She doesn't know what this is gonna be. We will sign later at the end. But this is the sketch, okay, for today, for the prompt that is button. And as I said, please, if you wanna see the rest of the videos that I'm doing for Inktober25, I'm gonna put here the playlist as well. I don't think I made it as a playlist yet, but maybe I put an individual video so you can actually follow from the beginning and see everything. I'm enjoying a lot. I see when I draw characters, like full body characters like I'm doing with the One Piece videos, and that I have a nice time. But when I'm doing these kind of stories with comics, with maybe short panels, like closer from the, you know, from the face, closer to the face, or maybe I do a little bit of environment around to kind of position the character where the character is gonna be and give a little bit of context with what's happening. I like it. With this one I want to do only the character and the button, because it's kind of to focus the attention. The button is very small. If not, I would have done another perspective and do maybe the floor. And the floor there in a room that is full of flowers at the bottom. There is grass and some flowers. There is a throne as well there, like a nice seat. And there are other drawings that I kind of played with perspective, like we are looking at the scene from above, from the ceiling, for example, and you see all of them there. But for specific details like this, it's interesting to see a close-up, okay? I could have done a detail as well, but I didn't want to draw just a button and that's it, okay? So, for this challenge, Inktober challenge this year, I have this Sakura bundle. It's a black edition fine liners. I'm gonna show you them all here. I'm always showing it in the videos because these ones are very nice, and I'm only using them for Inktober challenge actually. So these are Pigma Micron, different levels, different numbers, and I think for the size of this, I'm gonna use probably, I will say 02. The last one I've done, it was with 03 because it was very large, so the face of the bad guy, as you could see, it occupied the whole page. We are just drawing in a smaller size, so I'm gonna do with the Micron 02. It's a very thin tip, okay? Very nice quality, very nice edition, and as I said before in the previous videos, if I manage to get my hands into another one of these, I will definitely buy it because it's nice. It's nice. It's for my style of drawing or for the things I do. It works very nice, and you have variety. You have variety to, if you want to do thin lines, very delicate. You have 005, 01, even 02, and then you have a normal one, 03. And then you have a thicker type of tip that is the 05 if you want to do some fillers, and as well the 08. The 08 I'm using it a lot to fill the gaps, and that's interesting. That's interesting, at least for my style of drawing. If you are like me, that you like to try and see different type of, let's say, pens, fine liners, colors, color pencils, watercolors. Feel free to put some recommendations as well in the comment section, because I will explore them. Okay, every now and then when I run out of something, I run out of colors, I need to buy a new set, or I don't care about an expensive set or a cheap set. Obviously I don't want to buy the most expensive or the most expensive. I don't think that is necessary, but I've done very nice drawings with £1 set. Like I had a £1 set of color pencils, and they end up being very useful for me. So do not think that because you don't have the best of the best materials, your drawings are gonna be bad, because that is not true. This is just about practice. So let's carry on a little bit here with the witch. She seems a little bit worried. Okay, he is like with this funny kind of look. He just shoot his tongue off, and I am a little bit worried because maybe this was intended for me. And yeah, so obviously our guy doesn't know that this girl was the intended bad guy to be initially. Probably. Because the other one is the one who stole his heart. I know it sounds romantic and everything, but it is just a magic concept, you know, in the sense of they did it so they could revive this one, but this one turned up being someone who forgot everything. So the idea is interesting, but our good guy doesn't know. He doesn't know that this was supposed to be the bad guy. Okay, so we do all of these lines here. All of these lines later I'm gonna fill with the black color. Okay, I'm just gonna have some lines here, a little bit probably here as well, a little bit like this, because it's always nice. It's always nice to have different shapes for the hair and everything. And then the button. The button, yes, I do want to do a black button like this, because it is so tiny. If you see comparing with my nail, it is so tiny that if I start adding colors or things, I'm gonna lose it. You see, like this, typical normal button, and it's gonna have some cracks. Here we cracked the wall. It is encrusted there in the wall. Very, very strong heat here. Okay. Maybe I can make, yes, a little bit of we can make a little bit of a wall, I would say. Okay, like there is like a wall here, and the text. What? The bullet. Is a button. I'm doing this kind of fancy, weird, curvy type of typography. This is a type of typography that I want to represent a little bit of kind of, you know, elegant type of, make it a little bit elegant, a little bit different, not do normal type of text like you will do with the computer, for example, and just to give it a little bit more of a classy sense, like a little bit of an adventure type of thing, a little bit of a story that someone is telling, a story type of thing. Okay, and something like this. This is the wall that we are drawing. The wall there. The wall is dark in theory. I made it all black, but because we have the wall here, we will play now with the lines. I will make some second lines there to kind of give a little bit of different intention here. Okay, but something like this works for me very, very nice. So the design, I made this very pointy, looks like a carrot or something. The design of hair is black hair, black dress, So as I said before, I'm gonna take the thicker one, 0.8. I'm gonna just show you for a comparison. This is, if you can see the difference with the tips, this is 0.8, this is 0.2. There's quite a large difference. So now we're gonna be doing the filler here, okay, in the whole dress. And the hair I will not paint it, let's say, with fine liner probably. Last time I done it with the color, with the black, okay, that you know already, is the one that I was sharpening at the beginning of the video. And that can be interesting. Okay, let's carry on here. If you are new to Inktober, I'm gonna explain you just briefly what Inktober is. We have a challenge, a drawing challenge created by the artist called Jake Parker. He's a guy who has been doing this project for many years, okay? And the community has grown a lot. So basically he will give us a list with prompts, 31 prompts, one per day during the month of October, and we need to do a drawing. You can do loose drawings, just draw a character, an object, whatever you want to draw, or you can make a story, whatever you fancy doing, and whatever your creativity is telling you in the moment, you can do, okay? There is no limitations. I've seen as well very interesting projects where someone is not a person who will draw, and they decide to do maybe a poem, they decide to take a photo, they decide to do a piece of music or play something. That is as well okay. You need to, with your skills, with the skills that you have or the skills that you want to develop, this is just an exercise to create an habit, to create a routine, so you go back into drawing or you start drawing. For me, it helped me a lot a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna actually put the video here when I explain my experience with Inktober, but basically it helped me to, after a season of not drawing much, after a season of being focused in my 9 to 5, I said, you know what, I fancy coming back to drawing, I need to pump and be motivated and see prompts and have ideas, and I decided to go for this challenge. It helped me a lot, and I'm 100% sure it can help a lot of people out there as well. And by doing these videos, by doing as well the Instagram post and everything, it keeps you active in the sense of there are people sharing their stuff online. Okay, so you do the drawing, you can take a photo, scan it, put it on your Instagram, put it on any of your social media, tag the Inktober team, that I'm gonna put the tags, all of them at the bottom, the Inktober team, Inktober2025, Inktober2025, and whatever word is the word of the day, Inktober52 as well, that is the long year challenge, Inktober challenge as such. You put these kind of tags and prompts, and this will put you into this collection of artwork where everyone else in the world that is participating is tagging as well. So we all have the opportunity to see other people's work. That is nice. That is nice. I have to say, you will see things from, you know, all the colors, all the shapes. Everyone is trying to bring their own style. In the Instagram of Inktober, it is very particular, the style that they have. Like normally they will feature an artist or a couple of artists per day, and they will show them in their profile. To do this, you need to obviously tag them and do all the things that they say in the instructions. And in my opinion, I think you need to have a similar style of what they do. My style is not similar. Okay, my style is more cartoony, like I like to do. And these guys there that normally are featured in their account, okay, shared. It is something more, maybe they are doing line work like this, they are doing puntillism, they are doing maybe a little bit more realistic. That is what I noticed. That is what I noticed. But that doesn't mean that if you do a comic drawing or a cartoon drawing that they like, that doesn't mean they will not share it. Okay, I think it's depending of how they feel. I don't know if it is Jake Parker and extra people managing this account, but depending on how he's feeling and how he's liking the things on the day, he will share some stuff on some stuff on the day after. Okay, so that is very interesting as well, because it's open an opportunity for you there as well to see to have your work shared and see how people like it as well through here. Okay, so that is very interesting. You're doing a mouth here, and we need to do a little bit here over the ear. I'm gonna do it over the ear. Okay, we do these lines as well, and here, very cute, very innocent, like, you see, is that a button? So I always like to do this kind of funny thing. And at the end of the day, I'm telling you as well, you don't have to share anything if you don't want, okay? You are just starting, you don't want to have the pressure of social media. Social media is sometimes it's a pain and you need to be there every day, but you don't have to do it, okay? You can participate at your own pace, for your own leisure, or for your family or your friends that want to see your things without a rush. If you don't do one drawing per day, that you can do maybe one today and tomorrow you are busy because we have lives going on apart from the Inktober challenge, that is okay. That is okay. You just do what you can, whenever you can, and but this is actually as well, if you want to create a consistency, a good exercise, okay? So you can use it, you can use this exercise as you need, okay? So as well, I want to see what you are doing. It will be very interesting to be able to see what you are doing. So if you want to, let's say, put some links at the bottom in this comment section, so we all that we are watching the video can see what you are drawing, or the comic that you are doing as well, like me, or other thing, that is nice, that's appreciated. I always like to see art, and I always like to see art in different forms, okay, not only in drawing. I read a lot, I watch movies, you know, I take photos, I do many things, and I like to see many things as well, okay? So I'm not saying because I'm drawing, show me only drawings, okay? So if you are able to participate in the challenge in whatever type of a style or form that you want, let's have a look, okay? We are almost done. Today's drawing is button for Inktober 2025. And as I said at the beginning, we are making a comic. You can find the Instagram link to follow every drawing from every day there. So you have all of them collated in one place. I'm doing videos every Wednesday for the challenge. So we can talk a little bit and see the progress and talk to you about how it's going and where we are. Okay, I think now we are almost done. We have 1 week left, more or less. So if you are here with me every day and you are doing the challenge, let's go. We are almost done. In 1 week, we are gonna be at the end. We are gonna have only a couple of days left, and we are finished. And it is a big compromise. It is a thing to acknowledge. I invite you as well to carry on with me for the rest of the winter. During November, I'm gonna be doing a Leithrion challenge, and this is one made from by the guys who made the reward, the Tales of a Leithrion story that is beautiful, 2D animated, that you can find on YouTube. And on December, I'm gonna be doing this Ember that is Disney themed. These are the same guys who do Mermaid, and last year was my first time participating in the challenge, and it was very nice because I love Disney as well. So if you wanna be, you know, here with me drawing during this winter, I'm gonna be here doing these challenges, and you are more than welcome to open conversation and ask any kind of questions that you want, or anything, okay? So I think we are done with this one. Let's sign for today. I want to sign with pencil because maybe later I'm very happy with the end result and I want to take nice pictures or nice scans of all of them, do the color balance so all of them are matching color as well and everything, and I can maybe put them together as a comic. I can put them on my website as well if I'm happy with the result, and yeah, so I'm just gonna sign with pencil and later I can erase it if I want. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragons cave. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the progress and the report on the progress that we are doing. And yeah, I see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.